Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, another brand new day. Yay, a brand new day. Definitely a good thing. It is good to be alive. It is good to metabolize. I enjoy having blood flowing to my veins. I mean, I know it's only a temporary thing. It's temporary for all of us. We're just a blip in the lifespan of the universe. I mean, gosh, even in the lifespan of just our Earth, our lives are just a blip. Barely even noticeable. Thumbs up for that. Anyway, good morning, good welcome. Welcome to another day. And, of course, for the Shelton, Washington Weather, Plague, Rat, and Spider Report. Weather, it's raining outside. I barely made it inside before it started raining. I had to empty my cat box, which means I have to empty it into a bag and then throw the bag away. Excuse me. And then I have to rinse the bucket with water, which means I have to go outside onto the porch and just dump stuff out into the woods. Yeah, on that. So I did that, and about 15 minutes later it started to rain, so I made it in just in time. Vaguely. So it's going to be rainy, wet. Thumbs up, we need rain. It is a good thing. Plague Rat Report. This is kind of tied in with another story, too. You see, my birthday is on the 26th of this month, and I turned 58. That's just not long away, and I'm going to be 58 years old. I remember stuff from elementary school. Most of the stuff I remember in life is from me being young, so yeah, looking in the mirror and seeing a 58-year-old guy is different. But my sister, my half-sister, that's all I have. Same mother, different father, but my sister sent me a gift card to Walmart. So I'm back to walking to Walmart. Since if I want to spend the card, I got to walk to Walmart, and I don't have a vehicle, so I have to walk to Walmart. So I walked to Walmart yesterday. Long walk. Plague Rat Report. Let me tell you, I'll come back to a bunch of stuff, maybe, but I had to constantly bring my shoulders down and try not to freak out, because big place, recycled air, lots of people, and most of them close to how they should be wearing a mask, but it only takes one. And there are so many people with their masks pulled off or down or just taking it off, pulling it away. So I was super tense throughout all of it. Had to constantly bring my shoulders down because I was going up like this again. And just, whoa. I don't like going into places like Walmart. But if I want to spend my gift card, I gotta make the 6-mile round trip up to a Petri dish. And 6 months ago, there were only 33 confirmed cases of the Covfefe bug in Mason County, Washington State, where I live. Now there's almost 600. So slow burn, but oh boy. And for the spider report, yay, something that's much more pleasant. I did not shut my window entirely last night, but I did shut it so it's only open about this far now. I've been hesitant to do so because of the one spider, and I didn't want to tear apart her web. Well, yesterday it was just so cold, I took my stick, which is far enough away I can't reach it right now, but I ran it up the side of the box and it ripped off one of her anchor lines. But she was okay with that. So I started moving the box as best I could. Spiders, especially these spiders, have excellent vision, so she wasn't too freaked out. They can see me moving around in here. They know I'm not threat. So mostly she was okay with it. But during the moving, some of the things she had put her anchor lines on the bottom that I have on the windowsill got moved. That freaked her out, because suddenly her entire web wasn't just one line going, it was the whole thing was moving. So she freaked out and went down. I tried to put the stuff back where it was. She freaked out and went way up high, and I went, oh no, oh no, oh no. But I closed up the window and then I left her alone. And she's still over there. She's been repairing her web and she's doing well. I think she's still eating good. And she's been working on her web. She's still there. Definitely a thumbs up. I'm glad about that. And the other spider in the corner is doing well. I even said, I know it's weird, because I had therapy yesterday. My therapist said, no, I understand. Parasocial relationship with creatures that don't even know that I'm actually a being, that only care about me, whether or not I'm a threat or not. And I have that parasocial relationship. Parasocial relationships are, I guess it's a new term, but it's basically like when you glom onto somebody like on TV, you really stan a musical artist, or you really glom onto an actor or some such. That's a parasocial relationship. You learn a lot about them. You really learn to like them. And they don't even know that you exist. They've never heard of you. But you have a parasocial relationship with them. So I have a parasocial relationship with these spiders. They know I'm here, but they only really know I'm a threat. And as long as I stay away from them, they'll be fine. So, thumbs up for that. One of the spiders over there, baby spider, is no longer there. I guess she traveled on. But the other one still is, so thumbs up on that. Now, spider's back there. The one that had been up there, she's traveled on, so I don't know. And there were some others that I can't find anymore, so life happens. Nature is brutal, and it is red in tooth and claw. Yeah, nature is not fun. Even when you look outside and you see just all this greenery, even if you don't see the brutal fight for life, the greenery is a battleground, a war. Every plant is fighting against the others that aren't, part of their colony or part of their group. Grass is not fighting and trying to kill the other blades of grass around it. But it is fighting and trying to kill all the plants that aren't grass. There is plant-based pesticides, pesticides for bugs. There is whatever it is, I've forgotten the word, when they poison each other and they poison everything. They're fighting, they're trying to strangle each other. Nature is brutal. Don't forget that it's not pleasant out there. It is a constant fight for survival for everything. It's nice that we as human beings don't have to worry about it as often, but it is a battleground. The entire earth is a battleground for life. Thumbs up. Now, that was the story of her web. And then I've talked about going to Walmart because I got a gift card from my sister. There's a couple things I wanted to talk about. Yesterday I did mention, though, how I had realized that I was being way too harsh on myself. That my life, going into my marriage and all that, I was not given any training on firefighting equipment or how to fight fires. I was not given any equipment. I was not given water. And I was thrown into the fire of my wife and her health, of our children, of my life, of our monetary situation. And I realized just the other night that, I don't even know if a pro could have come out of this one, undamaged. And when I brought this up to my therapist, he said, I thought for years you've been way too hard on yourself for this. I don't know anyone that could have gone through your situation and come out the other side with even anything looking halfway good. So I gotta stop beating myself up for it. Yes, it would be nice if I could get a nice relationship going on with my children and my son. But with everything that's happened, it's really no wonder the whole situation is the way it is. I mean, not knowing it was going to happen, I wandered blindly and with no warning, face first into a meat grinder. There's very, very few chances of coming out intact on the other side when that happens. So I gotta be a lot lot nicer to myself on that front. And it's taken 6 years to get to that point. So hokey smokes. But yeah, just wanted to mention that because I had therapy yesterday and that was fun. Now, but one of the things that I have done is I did check online and such to find out about ballots. Washington State, especially Mason County, mailed out ballots to everybody on the 13th of October. I never got one. So yesterday, after giving it a time to show up in the mail, I called up the voting center, said, hey, I didn't get mine. And they said, yeah, we've got yours. If you can make it over today, we'll have it earmarked, and you can just come over and grab it right now if you like. And so on my way to Walmart, I stopped off at the voting center, and I grabbed my ballot. I don't have the pin, but the person that's there, she and her husband were making pins for people that said, I voted 2020. And that's nice of them. They shouldn't have to do that because I'm sure it's expensive. Hopefully they get paid back because they have a button maker. But I got a button for picking up my ballot, so yeah, ballot, so yeah, of course I'm going to drop it off. I got to pay for the pin if nothing else, but also, as I have said, I will crawl over broken glass if I have to, on hands and knees. I'm not thrilled about voting for Biden, but I would vote for a rotting manatee carcass on fire rather than vote for Trump. We can't afford it. We can't survive it. So that's been fun. I just thought I'd mention that as well. Now, there's only 2 other things really that I have on my list, so I'm going to mention these as well. It was so cold last night. It's been getting colder and colder and colder, but I've been okay. I sleep on a foam bed, and I have a memory foam pillow, and even though it's got a cooling edge on it, it's still a foam pillow. And foam picks up and reflects heat. So my body heat warms up the foam mattress, the foam reflects the heat back. I only really need a sheet and then a fleecy blanket at most. During the summertime, it's just a sheet. And even then, I have to have sometimes 2 fans blowing on me because I'm still too warm. Excuse me. Mixture of yogurt and carbonated cola beverage. Yum. Curdling in my tummy. But last night it was so cold I had to break out another fleecy. So I got 2 fleecy blankets on my bed. The bad part about this is I have no ideas why this is happening, and it's driving me crazy. It is not dietary supplements or lack of any particular thing. When I'm up and doing stuff, my legs feel great. They're working, I can sit here, I can go lie down for a little while, I can do all sorts of things. But when I lie down to go to bed, that's it. Because I laid down last night and was just relaxing, trying to just, fall asleep. And I could feel along the peripheral of my calf muscles, suddenly a bunch of fibers were just going twitch, pull, twitch, twitch, pull, pull. And then, of course, it kept going until every muscle fiber in both calves was going, can we cramp? Oh, no, we're not going to. Do you wanna? No, we're not going to cramp. Do you what? And so my toes and feet were going, and I'd have to pull them back up, but if I pull them up too high, then they're cramping in that direction, so I gotta bring them down, and I gotta try and keep them loose and in a very neutral position, but the neutral position floats. And then as that was working, eventually every single muscle from my mid-thigh down to my toes was going, ooh, let's twitch, let's pull. You want to cramp? We'll cramp with my feet all the way. Just above my knees, to my calves, to my shins, to my feet, everything just twitching and going, oh, let's cramp. Let's cramp? No, we won't do it now. How about now? So fighting desperately to fall asleep while trying to keep my legs relaxed so that they don't just instantly cramp up into solid rock. So of course at 3 o'clock in the morning I gotta get up and urinate. That means I gotta get socks and put on my shoes, because I try to keep my feet clean. But that means I have to put on my socks. And I can only do that while sitting on the top of my bed now and not using any of the muscles of my legs. I was able to do that. Quickly swung my feet and legs off the bed to get them into my shoes. Took a little bit too much time, and so, as my feet were pointed downward into my shoes, my left calf just cramped into rock solid. And I had to put all my weight onto my left toes to try and make the muscle go, okay, and come back down and let go. I have no ideas. It is driving me crazy. And of course, the entire thing with the government and the Veterans Administration, they've been dismantling the VA from the inside. There is no director, there's only an acting director. And the acting director, not being answerable to the normal chain of command, can just do whatever they want. They now have like one fax machine that has to work for an entire building. Every office uses one fax machine. They used to have an RV that would come to Shelton to help people here that couldn't make it up there. That's gone. Everything has been gutted. So now when I said, hey, this is happening, my primary care provider a couple months back said, I will send something off to see if we can get you to get your blood draw at your local hospital. It's been months. I have not heard anything at all from them. And my therapist has found out that a lot of people are getting things just turned down for requests, not because they're actually being reviewed and turned down, but because the office that you have to send this stuff to just isn't replying anymore. They don't have the staff, they don't have the people. And so they just don't answer their faxes. And so stuff is turned off. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now, blah, 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 blah. There's stuff about mispronunciation and accounting in American Sign Language. I'm way behind, so. We have Russian timing, thumbs up and thank you. Stu D, greatly appreciated. Meduka, thumbs up and thank you. I'm 17 minutes in. I should be like already almost done. We have Kelvin01, thumbs up and thank you. Stephen HUYMH, thumbs up and thank you. Elise, greatly appreciated. Lazy Mode, I like the name, thumbs up. Mr. Almostic, heck of a name. SCOMDNZ9, thumbs up and thank you very much. Roxanne Connorich, thumbs up. They call me skinny. I wish I had advice. TPMK Suave, thumbs up and thank you. We have Hunter, greatly appreciated. Gowler, thumbs up. What even? Thumbs up and thank you. Ali Shabiri, I'm glad you at least commented today. Been missing you. Gaming, GAM, space ING, thumbs up. Bua Kamoli, thumbs up and thank you. Hassan Taya, greatly appreciate. Colin Reisenauer, good to see you. Sebastian Ferris, thumbs up and thank you. We have Nico Bands, greatly appreciated. Cal L OQUENDO, thumbs up and thank you. We have Christopher Thomas, greatly appreciated. And last but not least, Nyplats. Greatly appreciated each and every one of you. You get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with the real people, and that is appreciated to no end. If you could check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, Patreon.com. If you could become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. If you'd like to help me out without sending, well, yeah, if you'd like to, I get it. I'm off script. My script fell apart in my head. I tried to remember all this stuff, and then, oh boy. If you'd like to help me out without sending money, I have an Amazon wish list link down there with things like hamster food. Well, I don't need hamster food right now, but cat food and hamster bedding. That's awesome. And if you'd like to help me out without sending money, but you don't want to become a Patreon.com patron, I have a PayPal link down below. God's above. That was just hard to say. My body was fighting me the entire time. Thumbs up for that. If you could, I don't even know where I am. If you could toss me a like, that would be very cool. I appreciate that as well. I think I say, Yeah, it's don't feel obligated, I don't feel entitled, and you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate. I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart. You see, my brain is totally destroyed this morning. Thumbs up on that. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. And of course, if you could hit the notification bell on the subscription button, that would be very awesome. I don't know if it works. I don't even know what it does. But YouTube makes it available, so give it a shot. Thumbs up for that. Anyway, though, yeah, I've got stuff to do today, and it's the day after therapy, so my brain is still all befuzzled. Thumbs up for that. And of course, do not disappoint the lobster hat wearing duckhead of judgment. It has a surplus of scorn. And Black Lives Matter, damn it. And justice for everybody, but the jack-booted, brown-shirted fascist thugs in police uniform keep brutalizing and murdering on American streets. Ugh. Wear a mask. It is smart. Wash your hands. Try not to touch your face. Practice social distancing, and most importantly, please practice self-care. Very, very important. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very, very good thing. Definitely. I'm so sorry that my brain has failed so much this time, but I hope your day is a great one.